Up until now, we've used light bulbs to talk about the flow of electricity and electric circuits. We know that current enters through the positive, goes up through the first bulb, through the second, through the third, and then back through the negative. I have the schematic of that right here. We're going to study a very similar circuit, this one over here, that uses a different component called a resistor, which are these tic-tac shaped things right here. Current leaves the positive, goes through each of them in turn, and back. In some ways, the two components are really similar. They both convert the electrical energy that the power supply is putting in into heat. But the light bulb converts it into heat and makes the wire inside very, very hot, thousands of degrees, which is why it's glowing like that. This doesn't make it that hot. And that makes this a better choice for studying the basic laws of physics than the light bulb. Because charge and its ability to pass through a conductor changes based on chemistry of an object changing, based on how the atoms behave. In a light bulb, the atoms behave pretty complexly because there's huge temperature changes here. There's not in a resistor, and that makes it a little bit easy to study. I've got the two circuits wired very similarly to each other. They're both series circuits where it starts the power supply and goes through each before going back. And this one is like that too. It's on an interesting device which is called a breadboard. And I'm going to zoom in close so you can see what's up with a breadboard. You can see that there's rows of numbered holes. And these resistors are in those numbered holes. And we've got this one here hooked up to the power supply. And then it goes into this row here. The other resistor, the next one, is connected to the same row. And that actually connects them. This entire row here is connected. The one next to it's connected. The one next to it's connected. The one next to it's connected. And that means that by putting these two resistors so that their feet are in the holes next to each other, I've actually connected them. Notice I did that here as well. So these two are connected. So just like before, we have electricity coming in here, passing through the first, passing through the second, and then back to the power supply. In the album that goes with this video, there'll be a picture of this so you can see the current flowing. So over the next set of videos, you're going to basically be investigating this circuit. And we're going to see how voltage and current and energy divide in that circuit.